Hello ladies and gentlemen, a very warm welcome to this video. A very warm welcome to another video of mine. Well, today I'm gonna talk about the Aquarius moon sign people. I'm gonna tell you all how your year 2023 would be. You know, at the starting of the year, you'd be seeing no planets over your moon sign. That is over your Aquarius sign. In the second house, in the Pisces sign, you'd be seeing the planet Jupiter in its own sign. In the third house, in the Aries sign, you'd be seeing the planets Rahu and Moon. In the fourth house, in the Taurus sign, you'd be seeing the planet Mars. In the fifth house, in the Gemini sign, in the sixth house, in the Cancer sign, in the seventh house, in the Leo sign, in the eighth house, in the Virgo sign, you wouldn't be seeing any planets. In the ninth house, in the Libra sign, you'd be seeing the planet Ketu, the south lunar node. In the 10th house, in the Scorpio sign, there will be no planets. In the 11th house, in the Sagittarius sign, you'd be seeing the planets Sun and Mercury. And in the 12th house, in the Capricorn sign, you'd be seeing the planets Saturn and Venus. You know, the most important thing at this point in time, that is in the month of January 2023, is that Saturn will be moving into the Aquarius sign. It will be moving over your Aquarius sign. So you'd be experiencing the peak of 7.5 years of Saturn. You will be experiencing Saturn over your moon sign for 2.5 years approximately. You know, this Sadesati, this peak of Sadesati would be a challenging one for you. Well, seeing the planetary positions in the year 2023 and on the 1st of January 2023, I want to tell you all something today. That just because you've been doing certain things in the past, that is why you've been getting what you have been getting. I mean, you haven't got your desired results until now. So if you want to get something positive in your life, you will have to start doing something else in your life at this point in time. You know, if you keep doing what you are doing, you will keep getting what you are getting. So in order to get something different, something positive, something new in your life, you will have to change your approach towards your life. I mean your goals and dreams. I am not telling you all to change your goals and dreams. I am telling you all to change your approach towards those goals and dreams. You know, normally there are several roads to a destination. So if you have been treading on one path, if you have been walking on one road and you haven't got that success which you desired for, then you need to look for other paths, other roads which will lead you to your destination, to your goals and dreams. You know, you need to keep moving at this point in time. You need to keep on going ahead at this point in time. You know, if you experience failures and disappointments, that doesn't mean you will stop at this juncture, at this point in time. You need to continue striving for what you want in your life. Just because you will see some barriers, hurdles and obstacles in your life, that doesn't mean you will stop doing what you are doing. Continue on that path, continue on that road which will take you to your destination, which will take you to your goals and dreams in your life. You know, quitting is not an option at this point in time. You know, if you quit now, that means you have wasted that time. That time you had invested to reach up to this point. Don't try to do something else at this point in time. I mean, something different from what you have already been doing. Focus on one thing. Focus on that one thing which you have been doing in your life. Whatever failures, whatever disappointments you face at this point in time, you should continue what you are doing. You know, a bird in hand is worth two in a bush. Just because you experience failures and disappointments in your current activity, it could be in regard to your business, your job, your career, your relationships, your love relationships, your married life, your children, your property matters, etc., etc., etc. So if you face failures and disappointments at this point in time, you need to stay strong and you need to strive to move ahead at this point in time. Well, if you can't run, walk. If you can't walk, crawl. But try to move forward. In order to maintain the balance of that bicycle, you need to keep on moving. You need to keep on moving to balance your life at this point in time. Whatever the other people tell you, don't listen to them. Listen to your heart, because where your heart is, there your treasure is also. Just because you have seen some no's in your life, that doesn't mean you will start doing something else. And there'll be some 1,000 advices and suggestions from others that you shouldn't continue, in which you have been a failure. But let me tell you, continue what you are doing at this point in time. You might change your approach towards that goal and dream, but not your goals and dreams, because those goals and dreams are precious for you. If you want something at this point in time, you must use all your power, all your energy and strength at this point in time to move forward in your life. In other words, you need to keep moving at all costs. Whether you face a storm, a disaster or a tragedy, don't give your focus and attention to those storms, tragedies and disasters in your life. Focus on your goal and dream. That is more important than those storms, disasters and tragedies in your life. These storms, tragedies and disasters are a normal process of life. These storms, disasters and tragedies, they process you to reach your greatness in your life. So if you are facing all these things, storms, tragedies and disasters, which are very normal, which every person in this world faces, then you should take them in your stride. These challenges of life come and go. They are impermanent. And any setback in your life, any challenge in your life is a setup for comeback. Just as the waves of the ocean come and go, similarly these challenges, these setbacks will come and go. I haven't seen anybody in this world doing something significant in their lives without facing problems, challenges, disasters, tragedies, sorrows, miseries, predicaments, ordeals, hurdles, barriers and obstacles. So if God is putting all these things in front of you, that means He wants you to succeed. If you do what you can, then God will do what you can't. And let me tell you that you must have the faith and belief that whenever you take a step in your life, I mean a step towards that river which does not have a bridge, then a plank would appear. And when you take the next step, another plank would appear. My point is that you must have the faith and belief in God that whenever you take a step forward in your life, God will not let you fall in that river without a bridge. So you need to fortify your spiritual foundation at this point in time. And if you keep that faith and belief that nothing's gonna happen to you, that everything which you are doing in your life will be for your betterment, then no one can stop you from moving forward in your life. Then no one can stop you from seeing success and prosperity in your life in the future. If a person hasn't faced failures, then that person has done nothing in his or her life. So if you are facing barriers, hurdles and obstacles in your life, that means you are doing something. And let me tell you that this training which God will give you at this point in time will serve you for your future, will benefit you for your future. So confront your pains at this point in time. Don't duck that pain, because there is more pain to duck in your life. Pain is everywhere in this world. If you try to hide under a table or behind a door, that pain will come there. There is no way to escape pain in your life. So it is better for you to face your pains head on. Don't try to avoid it. Don't try to ignore it. And also I want to tell you all that don't focus and give your attention to your troubles. Because if you give your focus and attention to your trouble, it doubles. In other words, At this point in time, you shouldn't give any sort of importance to those troubles, otherwise it will double. So, don't trouble that trouble at this point in time. Remember, life is like a roller coaster. Sometimes you are up, sometimes you are down. And during those down moments, that is where your character building takes place. Well, now let me get specific about your areas of your life. Well, let me start talking about people who are finding a job for themselves. Let me tell you that after August 2023, you'd be finding a job for yourself. That job may not be according to your liking, but I'd suggest you all to join that company anyhow. Whether you like that company or not, just join that company and start working. Don't give importance to that salary package, because at this point in time, that is irrelevant. The relevant thing at this point in time that you start working in your life. Well, for those people who are already doing a job, let me tell you that you might face some challenges at this point in time. Your bosses and peers might trouble you at your job at this point in time. So you don't need to give attention and focus to your peers and bosses at this point in time. They might criticize you unnecessarily, but don't let them disturb your peace of mind, and continue working hard at your job. Well, for business people, this year is gonna be a better year for you. You are gonna see success and prosperity in your business at this point in time. You mustn't invest any more money in your business in the year 2023. You should continue your old business at this point in time and don't try to start a new business. Your staff, your employees might trouble you at this point in time. They might try to tarnish your image in front of your customers at this point in time. Hence, you need to keep a watch on your employees and your staff. Well, on the health front, this year is gonna be a good year for y'all. You are gonna see steady health for yourself at this point in time. You are gonna recover from all your sickness and illnesses which you had in the previous years. You'll find a medicine, a miraculous cure for that illness, that sickness which you have been enduring in the past years. However, the parts of the body, the organs of the body you need to take care of are your bones, your eyes, your teeth, your digestive system, and your sexual organs. If you face any sort of problem regarding these parts, these organs of the body, then you need to give special attention to it. Well, for people who are in a love relationship, let me tell you that this is gonna be a very hard time for you. You and your love partner are gonna remain at loggerheads at this point in time. You and your love partner are not gonna agree with each other's opinions at this point in time. Hence, it will create some problems for you and your love partner in that love relationship. Don't try to overcommit to your love partner at this point in time. If you have two choices at this point in time, one to marry and the other for your career, then you should choose career as your option, as your choice. I'm not saying that snap off that love relationship at this point in time. All I'm saying that you should focus on your career at this point in time. However, you and your love partner need to be careful, as your friends may try to create a misunderstanding between you and your love partner in the year 2023. Well, for those people who are wanting a new love for themselves, let me tell you that after August 2023, you can find a love partner for yourself. This particular love partner which you find during this time can become your life partner in the future. Well, for students, this is gonna be a tremendous year for y'all. This year is gonna be an incredible year for y'all. If you work hard on your studies, then no one can stop you from achieving great results in your studies. And I'm certain that you are gonna score very high marks in your exams in the year 2023, because you'd be entirely focused on your studies at this point in time. Try to avoid the opposite sex at this point in time. I mean in the year 2023. Well, for married people, this year is gonna be a very tough year for y'all. You and your spouse are gonna remain in a lot of disagreement in the year 2023. You and your spouse wouldn't be in harmony with each other. You could be fighting on very trivial, very petty issues at this point in time, which can snowball into something very big in the future. Don't try to argue or debate with your spouse in the year 2023 because things may get from bad to worse. You and your spouse need to talk less to each other at this point in time. I mean in the year 2023. Well, for those people who are wanting to get married, let me tell you that you can find your life partner after June 2023. But don't be in a rush to marry in the year 2023. Just postpone that marriage at this point in time. Well, for those people who are in the stock market, let me tell you that this year is gonna be a better year for y'all. If you had invested your money in the stock market, you'd be seeing some profits on those investments in the year 2023. You should book your profits in the year 2023. Don't delay in booking profits in the year 2023. Don't get greedy and say that I want more profits on those investments. If you get some profits in the year 2023, then you should take it off the table. I mean, you should book your profits anyhow. Further investments in the stock market is not advised. Well, for those people who are gambling in the stock market, let me tell you that please do not gamble during the Sadesati, because there is a strong possibility of you losing your hard-earned money in the stock market. I mean in the futures and options segment of the market. In fact, you shouldn't gamble anywhere. Not in a casino, not on horses, not in the stock market as well. Because you could suffer a huge loss at this point in time, which can push you into serious trouble and depression. Well, for people who are in debt, let me tell you that this year you are gonna make an effort to pay your debts on time, because you'd be pressurized by your creditors at this point in time. You could be facing some legal notices from your creditors at this point in time, which will compel you to pay your debt, your EMI, your installments of those loans on time in the year 2023. And for those people who are wanting a fresh loan, you shouldn't take that loan in the year 2023 because you'll find it difficult to repay that loan in the future. Well, ladies and gentlemen, here is something else for y'all. I want to tell y'all about a remedy. I mean for Aquarius moon sign people. If you do this remedy, then you are gonna get protected from all the dangers of this world in the year 2023. You can do this remedy on any Saturday in the year 2023. All you have to do is give 26 rupees each to 8 different poor people. If you are staying abroad, you can give $2.60 each to 8 different poor people. The second step of the remedy is that you can buy 17 black cola beverages and distribute it among 17 different poor people. By a black cola beverage, I mean a Coca-Cola, a Thumbs Up or a Pepsi. You can buy 17 PET bottles of a black cola beverage and you can distribute it among 17 different poor people. The third step of the remedy is that you have to distribute 4 kgs of rice. You have to give 1 kg each to 4 different poor people. And the last step of the remedy is that you have to distribute 8 black blankets or 8 black umbrellas to 8 different poor people. Well, if you do this remedy, I am certain that you will be protected in the year 2023 from all the dangers of this life. Well, this is all I wanted to tell you Aquarius moon sign people about the year 2023. If you want some specific predictions about yourself, then you are most welcome to contact me. Well, like I always say, that if you wish to know your future through astrology and you are determined to live the best possible version of yourself, well, one must always try to live his or her best version of themselves, because there is only one life to live. There are no duplicates of a life. You will not get a chance to live this beautiful life once again. And if you want to enhance your luck in your life, if you want to boost your luck in your life, if you want to increase and improve your luck in your life, because luck plays an important factor in the life of human beings. So if you want to improve this thing called luck, then I have several remedies for you. You know, these remedies which I'm talking about are a fusion of astrological remedies, Vastu remedies and religious remedies, which can be utilized by any person of any religion, because I believe that there is only one God in this universe. I'm talking about that God who has created this universe and all the things in it, including us. And if you want me to pray for you, because prayer can move mountains. So if you want me to pray for your health, wealth, success, money, business, career, job, relationships, love relationships, marriage, married life, children, property, etc., 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 then also you may contact me. And if you are hell-bent on taking your life from the ridiculous to the sublime, from the low point to the high point, from nothing to something, then you may contact me over WhatsApp. My WhatsApp number has been given on this video. Have a great day and a great 2023. God bless you all. Jai Mata Di. Jai Ma Kali.